Hi, friends. I hope you can hear me. If you can, just type yes or something. I've been working for hours now and I've had actually a really pleasant day. I've connected with a new survivor who's very familiar with a lot of people that I've covered in the past. And I've just done a part one interview interview with her. Okay, that's echoing. So I wasn't due to speak or work with my assistant till tomorrow, but for some strange reason, he just got in touch out of the blue as I'd finished work and was about to go back inside. And he called me and said, "Oh, we need to do a work session." And lo and behold, within minutes of he and I connecting, I get an email from Google likely to cause fear, alarm, and distress. And that explains why my assistant felt the need to get in touch a day early and just say, we need to do some work. So that encourages me because that shows me that the Holy Spirit is always ahead of the game. So, yeah, that literally within minutes, we got notice that it's the Ides of March. It's the 15th of March. It's like a playbook. I have said to people that Ireland may wish to make me a scapegoat example similar to Bridget Scanlon and possibly Angela Ray. They may need to do their part in showing we will silence whistleblowers. What's going on there? Okay, that's what we're going to share shortly. I've got my assistant here because, like, this is what encourages me. This is God, right? My assistant phones me a day early and says, "Oh, we need to do some work." And I'm like, "No, that's tomorrow." And he's like, "No, we need to do some work now." And bang, into my inbox comes a an alarming email from Google. And I want to just say that fear is the mind killer, and I've been here before. Now, the last time Google contacted me was around 2017 when Ricky Dearman of the Hampstead case, after putting his children back in the public arena via an eBay promotional advertisement internationally, he flew over to Ireland and said I was harassing him, but I hadn't revealed the identity of himself or the children. It was his own hired Hoaxstead research blog that revealed that was who the eBay promo featured. So at that stage, although he did manage to get me raided and my PC and two laptops and phone and my son's iPad and like the tech was cleared out of my house, and I went involuntarily to make a statement. And as soon as they said it's about the blog you did about the eBay promotional video, I was able to confirm that I had not doxed him or the children. He had doxed himself, and so had Hoaxstead Research. And although a file was sent to the DPP, I was never charged, I was never arrested. My phone was returned, my son's iPad was returned. The detective sergeant, who's since been promoted and moved to a different station, but he was very, very friendly, and he subsequently helped somebody I know get a successful prosecution of 3 people in a ritual abuse, kidnapping and torture scenario. He's what I think is a good guy. Mark Luby, I'll say his name, DS Mark Luby. He's probably been promoted since now, but he's gone from my local station. But I worked closely with him, and he worked closely with another person close to me, and he secured 3 successful imprisonments of ritual abusers in a very high profile case in Ireland, which didn't get enough media attention. But that's by the by. At the time, Baron David Ward was alive, and he helped me issue his affidavit and then 3 requests for proof of a lawful and legal warrant, which did not exist. And Mark Luby expressed shock that Google had informed me that they'd had a sort of random police request to access my data, and they supplied me with copies of it which weren't signed and which didn't have a seal or signature or crest, or they were totally unlawful. So I issued the first 3 stages of Baron Ward's procedure, um, just saying, if this warrant is lawful, please provide evidence of signature and seal and so on and so forth, which was not forthcoming. And so by default, that was established as not a lawful warrant. And I served on the head of Google in California, Sandar. I don't know his name. Anyway, I served paperwork on everybody according to the Baron's affidavit, and I served the first 3 stages of a lien. I'm not litigious, and I'm not one for lawfare. I just wanted to say, look, you broke the law. Google broke the law by releasing my data based on a non-warrant, on a flimsy piece of unsigned, unvalidated paper. And Mark Luby at the time said to me, "Oh my goodness, we didn't expect Google to alert you that we'd applied for that." So at the time, it had them back off, and that was 2017 or 18, 5 years ago. And although the DPP had a file sent to them, and I should have heard within 3 months, if they were going to go to trial or not, I've never heard back from them. I've never received my PC back, my laptops back, an apology, nothing. And I just let it go. I was just like, I can't bother to complete the liens. I don't want to take anybody's house or try and profit off of being. No, it was left up in the air. And I know that in the interim, Coco's Law was trying to be enacted. Ireland is trying to catch up. Like when I reported death threats and serious trolling by Hoaxdead Research, I was told there's no legislation in Ireland for cybercrime. So although we'll give you a pulse number, we don't have any laws to enforce it. And so I have had a sense that they may wait until legislation catches up in Ireland and then make examples of myself and people like Bridget Scanlon, Angela Ray, and different other whistleblowers in Ireland. I'm quite alarmed because Rishi Sunak, who is in trouble for vaccine investments, which comprise a conflict of interest given his role in government, but Rishi Sunak flew to America and invited Joe Biden to come to Northern Ireland to celebrate 28 years since the Good Friday Agreement. And then, oh, by the way, you might as well just go down south as well. So the Republic of Ireland is getting ready to welcome Sleepy Joe Biden for a visit. And I feel that this is going to consolidate, like Ireland. One of the reasons I could have had an English, Irish, or German passport. I always stuck with the Irish passport because I valued that it was a neutral country and didn't participate in wars. That's becoming less and less the case, So sadly, Russia, even though Mark Luby told me that Irish detectives, at least in his training, were sent to Russia to train. Like British detectives were sent to Israel for special training. Irish detectives were sent to Russia. So on one level, there's close cooperation between Ireland and Russia. And on the other side, Ireland is starting to put in jeopardy the neutral. Anyway, I'm going to cut to the chase. They may be coming after me. This is Alicia's year of coming of age. Ricky's threatened me that the minute she's 18, she's going to come for me. Channel 4 has got a documentary in the bag. Alexi Mostras has tried to put a podcast in the bag, and they may be coming for me, people. So I'm going to read this email just to keep everything in the public. So this is from user notice at google.com. Notification from Google. Let's scroll up a bit. Let me just put everything in there. The 313-214-36-214, 39 minutes ago, literally within a few minutes of my assistant contacting me a day early and saying, let's work. Bang, this lands in my inbox. So it says, Dear Angie Power Disney, Google has received a legal process issued by the District Court area of Dublin Metropolitan District. Now, I've never heard of Dublin Metropolitan District. I've got a niece who's a Garda. I've got an extended family brother-in-law through marriage who's an ex-Garda commissioner. I've got contacts in the Guards, and I probably should make a phone call after this. I've never heard of Dublin Metropolitan District. What the hell? But anyway, compelling the release of information related to your Google account. I've got nothing to hide, but that's not the point. You don't get to raid people's private data by compulsion. The agency reference number or case number on the legal process is 20669. They always have 666 in this. Right, I'm going to read it again. 206696625. So they've got the 666 in there. Unless we promptly receive a copy of a filed application to the Irish courts to challenge the legal process that is file stamped by the Irish courts. Oh, right. So they're wising up a bit, because the last time they went after my data, that it wasn't file stamped or signed, or it just wasn't lawful at all. Google may provide responsive documents pursuant to Irish law. Right. First of all, I'm not going to engage or contract with the Irish courts. I'm going to do everything on the paper, per my training by Baron David Ward, rest in peace. So a filed application to the Irish courts, no, that's not forthcoming. This is my response. To challenge the legal process, yes, I will challenge it by a lien, and I may complete the lien that I started on Google, both in Dublin and in California. That is file stamped, so they're wising up a bit. This time they've got it file stamped. Google may provide responsive documents pursuant to Irish law. I don't mind, I've got nothing to hide, but that's not the point. No, right, you've gone off it. I need to get back on it. I need to get back on that email, please. It's got, right, good, okay. Okay, yeah, I don't mind. You can provide it, but that you'll be in trouble for that. That's all I'm saying. In most cases, the file stamped application to challenge the legal process must be received by Google within 7 days of the date of this notification. Right, I will send you a signed, sealed, and delivered communication tomorrow in the post, which I don't need a solicitor to represent me. I'm not an imbecile. I will present myself. It's gone off again. It's gone off again. Okay. For more information about how Google handles legal processes, view our transparency report at blah, blah. Google is not in a position to provide you with legal advice. No, I understand that. Or discuss the substance of the legal process. A copy of the legal process will be provided upon request. Right, we need to request that. If you have other questions regarding this matter, we encourage you to contact a solicitor. No, thank you. Please note that we require an emailed statement sent from your account authorizing us to communicate with your solicitor about your account. No, I don't want you. I'm not hiring a solicitor. You may communicate fully with me, please. Please reply to this email or contact user notice at google.com and reference the case identification number located in the subject line. In any further communications regarding the matter, number located in the subject line Any further communications regarding this matter regards, oh, it's not signed, legal investigation support. So I don't even have a name. So I've replied in the first instance. Now, you can't send me a communication like this without a name. They've signed off legal investigation support. Sorry, I need a name. Right. I've responded. Hello, and I acknowledge your email. My response in no way implies a contract. I will not be hiring a solicitor to represent me as I'm able to present myself. I have been down this road before when Google released my private data based on an unlawful warrant with no signature or seal or even name, which is the same here as far as I can tell. I issued the first 3 stages of a lien in protest, but at that time I did not complete same. I am by nature not a litigious person. Wait a minute, that's jumped. Right. Not, I've lost that. Where's that gone? I am by nature not a litigious person and have more important priorities in my twilight years than lawfare. I will be making this email public as each step of the way. I am 65 and disabled, but prefer to die standing for the truth rather than cowering in fear. If needs be, and based on the name signed on your email, I will shortly be sending you the initial process of a lien. Well, as we saw, there is no name. It's just signed legal support team. As I am presenting myself rather than seeking a solicitor, I request full disclosure on your part, including documents as to who is demanding my data, on what grounds, etc., and all relevant paperwork. I never heard of the Dublin Metropolitan Police. That's a new one on me. And then I say, I have nothing to hide. Transparency is my best defense, but breach of data crimes are very serious. I hope you will agree. Kindly supply an address for correspondence, and in the absence of same, I will communicate with both Google and I accidentally sent it. I'll communicate with both Google HQ in Dublin and ABC in California, where I communicated before. Right, that's as much as I can do right now. Shall we try and call the police online? Shall we try and contact this supposed? Right, wait a minute. Oh God, what have I done there? No. Yeah, but I need to know which police. Right, wait a minute. We're still recording, right? Yeah. Right. So, District Court area of Dublin Metropolitan District. I never heard of such a thing. Go, yeah. But let me just look this up. Just a minute. The District Court area of Dublin Metropolitan District. Yeah, please. Okay. Oh, I kind of knew it was coming, but oh my God. There's nothing to hide. I know they monitor me already. Why do they have to make such a show of, oh, the police want your data? It's like, you're monitoring me for years. Yeah, so you're going to hang up here. Send me the number. Wait, I'm going to write it down. I think I should contact the detective sergeant. Anyway, right, wait a minute. Right, 01, right, say it again. Yeah, okay. But like, am I going to sound a bit stupid asking like who's reported me to Google? Oh, I've got a case number. Okay. Put me back on the email, and I'll give them the case number. Right. Oh God, people. Right, I need to get back on. I'll read some of these messages. I need to get back on the email. Hi, people. Yeah, I've got a crime number. Let me see. Yeah, okay. I'll just tell you. I'll tell you what I've got. I've got a message saying a legal process has been issued by the District Court area of Dublin Metropolitan District, and then they've given me a case number.
District Court, anyway, you're looking for just a moment.
I never heard of the Dublin Metropolitan District. Have you?
Yes, just one moment.
Kevin Spalding. I am not in the office at the moment, but if you leave your name and number and message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you. God bless. Bye-bye.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press hash for more options.
Hi, Kevin. My name's Angela Power Disney. I've received a communication from Google. I'm a semi-retired journalist, and they've said to me that a legal process has been issued by the District Court area of Dublin Metropolitan District, and the case number is 20669-625. I'm not going to be, instructing a solicitor. I'll present myself. So I'd appreciate a phone call to tell me what this is about. My number is 08. Well, I better not record this. Right. I need to stop recording now so I can give you my phone number. So I'm going to go back I'm going to end the stream, and then because I'm publicizing all this.